makes you wonder why they didn't put a finger pull on that hatch.
Yeah, I think I'm going to say we need to add one.
No, we're only going to go in here once a year, so it's not that worth of an effort. And, okay.
So this centerpiece is where the water then goes back to that, under that bed?
In the bilge, but this big pipe is the pipe for the bow thruster. That black thing is the flange, the yellow thing is the motor for the bow thruster.
Okay.
And we're going to pull that fuse out right there.
Yep.
So go ahead and use those pliers to pull a fuse out because it's difficult to grab it.
I thought they were over there.
Those are the big ones. So let's pull out the little one. That's the easy one. So that's going to be the first step. Just fold it open.
That is. This guy here?
Not the wires, but the thing to the. Go back, pull towards yourself. There you go. With the number on, is that a number 5 or something?
Yep.
Will it pull up? Don't want to break it. There you go. Okay. Put your flash on it. Can you see the zigzag?
Yep.
Is it okay?
Looks fine to me.
Let me look at it.
Got it.
You're shining it.
Yeah, it's. Let me hold it up this way. Oh, gee whiz. Let's see.
Too much light?
Yeah, too much light.
Okay.
Well, it's hard to see, so hold that in your fingers, and then we'll get our multimeter. I'll put it on the ohms. I'll put it on the sound signal. Okay, touch those the 2 points to each other. So that works. Now touch it to the 2 blades on the fuse. Okay, so that's called metering out. It's metering okay.
Yep, so it's not the fuse.
So it's not that fuse. But that fuse is a small fuse, and that's a controller fuse, which is a bow thrust right, bow thrust left fuse.
Sure.
The bigger fuses, you can hold this panel up for me. There's a bigger fuse right there. That's your solenoid for your port and starboard directional control. And then there's an even much larger fuse over here. It's hard to see. See that plastic cover? That's a big fuse. That might be 300. This other fuse might be 100 to 150. So what we've done is we've done the easy stuff, and you might have to have a technician come do the more difficult stuff. And I drew a picture of what the fuse looks like so you'll have an idea. But while we're here, can you look at that one and see how it's bolted in? See those bolts? They look like a
I'm not touching
half-inch
anything.
bolt. Right there. They look like they're a half-inch bolt. Can you see it?
There?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So they're bolted in place. And then see that big fibrous thing? Kind of looks like a gray-green color?
Yeah.
That's the actual fuse itself.
Wow. It's more exposed than I thought it'd be.
Well, it's in an area that nobody goes walking around. So
I get you.
But there should be a cover over it, because the one over here does have a cover. It's got that plastic cover on it.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So maybe the cover broke or the cover fell off, and when your tech comes to work on it, he might find the cover in the bilge somewhere. So those are the 3 next things to check. We check the easy one, and we'll have the tech do the 2 more difficult ones. And you can see that the motor housing is shiny brand new. The motor flange, the black flange, is shiny brand new. Everything looks good. So because you've had a broken propeller in your bow thruster tube, I'm going to hope a fuse saved the motor from self-destructing by blowing the fuse. Now we just have to fix the fuse. Make sense?
Chris, the white garden hose there, is that the discharge that...
Right, that white garden hose is probably the discharge for your air conditioner compressor under the bed. And then I think there's another garden hose over here. Might be the supply. I call it a garden hose. It's a soft wall hose.
But that's the one with the soft discharge.
Yes. With the dribble discharge.
Dribble discharge.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Okay, now I'm clear if you want to drop the hatch. So you can use that conductivity tester with the sound. Buy the better, more expensive one that has the sound, so you don't need to look at it.
Yep. Are there any certain brands that are better than others, or just...
We'll call it homeowner quality. You
Yeah,
don't need
okay.
professional
Right.
quality.
Yeah.
So that's all you would need.